Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Setlist of Life with the current bandmates of Dolly for Sue. Tonight we have with us Aaron on guitar.
Hello, hello.
Christine on the drums.
Hi.
Kirsten on the keyboard.
Hello.
Our special guest star, Bryn, on the flute.
Hello, hello.
And I'm Leslie, your vocalist for this evening. Welcome, Bryn.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. This setup is
Isn't
awesome.
it? You're seeing behind the curtain, and it's awesome, right?
It really is.
So much
It's
better
so
than Oz.
awesome.
Yeah,
Really cool.
It's so awesome.
Good job, Bryn.
Different than you expected?
No, I remember when you guys were still in Box Rock, and so I had like a vision in my mind of like a room with a bunch of this stuff around.
Probably
Oh,
wasn't
gotcha.
this.
It wasn't this.
Did you expect a dog?
No, but it's a great surprise. She's awesome.
She went. She
Yeah, Lola will speak up at some point.
Yeah, she'll start snoring. All of a sudden,
or
the
licking your
floor
leg.
will vibrate.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, wait, what's going on?
Or squeaking your toy.
Yes.
She
Manically.
had a big day today. She doesn't like to work in the heat.
Oh, yeah.
Albert
didn't enjoy it either.
Yeah. There was a lot of, literally, my husband was like practically dragging her. And then when we turned towards home, all of a sudden she perked up. But
Yeah.
it's painful.
So our song for tonight is Love is a Battlefield by Pat Benatar. Why, you ask? Oh. Oh.
Fun and games.
We had a request for another musical bracket. So at some point tonight, maybe not right off the bat, but at some point tonight, we are going to get to an album bracket. So we'll explain that when we get to it. Anyway.
Yeah, you have to because I'm still unclear.
Yeah.
Things don't change. Nothing changes.
And of course, I'm the one that set the rules and then immediately broke them. You know, so it
Well, I
happens.
thought we were still discussing the rules. Like I didn't realize the ball was completely in motion.
Oh, it wasn't.
Isn't that what always happens though?
Yes.
Are there ever like
So then
plans?
today they're like, oh, I got my brackets. I'm like, is it an album? Is it a song?
Yeah, well,
so anyway, so mine's kind of half-assed.
None of ours will match. It's okay. We'll figure it out. But in the meantime, we haven't seen each other in a couple weeks.
I know, I missed you.
I know, right? Anything exciting happening in the lives of ourselves? No? Everybody
Aaron's got the smile like
Aaron's smiling.
canary over
No,
here.
nothing's,
Nothing you want to talk about?
My baby has his final day of school tomorrow.
That's big.
And then
That's
that's it for
exciting.
me for public school.
Wow.
Wow.
That's you made it.
So I'm the first one of us to
I know, to fly the
everybody
nest.
out.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fly the coop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He
exciting.
ends on with an AP test.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
fun.
way to end.
Good times.
Yeah.
Ah.
He did, and I love him and God bless. And I'm sharing this with his knowledge, but he answered one of his FRQs in one of his tests with a smiley face.
Nice.
And what he said to me was, well, I want to make them happy. If I don't know the answer, I'm not going to put something stupid. I'll just make them happy.
Oh, that's nice.
He's got style.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a little wink
My little
from me to you.
Yeah.
My little
Right.
cutie.
Now, I haven't had too much excitement other than the fact that I went to grab dinner out of the oven tonight, and I grabbed the pan with my bare
With your
hand.
hand. Oh,
I just was
I've
not
done
even
that.
I've done that too.
not even thinking.
That's the
just
worst.
Did
was-
you drop it? Did you grab it enough that, or did
No,
you,
I had
you were
pulled
able
it
to-
out, and in fact, I'd pulled it out, and as I'm pulling it out, I'm like, something's weird about this situation. So I kind of paused, and then I was
no.
like, oh my
that.
God, like how do you
That was it.
how do you
that's
grab
kinda-
a sheet
that's big.
pan without
I've
a
totally
yeah.
done that.
We've all done
So
it.
my
We've all
finger,
grabbed something.
you know what? I should go commit a crime because all my
have no
fingerprints
fingerprints?
are melted.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
there you
But now
go.
you told us.
Oh, well, but it'll only
Yeah.
be it'll
That website, Hitman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it'll only
Hitman.
be a left-handed crime because it's only my left hand. But I have no fingerprints right now.
Oh, that's terrible.
Lola's licking my leg too. It's been a day.
That's a leg licker.
Burns suck.
Yeah. Oh, you
burns.
got burned really bad that one time. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
I forget. What,
Burns suck.
oh my God. Your whole grill exploded, didn't it?
No, I had
Story time with Aaron. Come on, hit the button. Hit the button.
dumbass time with Aaron.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I had a grill going and I had the vegetables on that pan. You know, it's a pan that has holes all
Yeah,
through
yeah.
it. and I had peppers and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know why, but I grabbed the metal handle off the grill.
Yeah.
I've done it on the grill too because you think that maybe it was the part that didn't heat up. That wasn't it. Well, because sometimes my grill handle gets hot, even though it
the worst
seems like it
pain
shouldn't.
of the top 3 worst pains I've ever felt in my entire life.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Because it lasts. Because I did that with just the steam from a pan of pasta, and it just it doesn't go away. And then I dropped an iron on my leg before my best friend's wedding, and that was back in the day where we wore pantyhose.
Oh, so melted. Ouch. That's bad.
That's fun.
You have to put it in water because it can't be exposed to air.
When I was a
And then the pain
kid,
goes
I was
down.
making microwave taffy, and I touched it. And it like burnt and it stuck to my hand.
Ooh.
I still remember that. I mean, it wasn't like,
Yeah.
To this day, she
severe,
doesn't eat
but
taffy.
it was bad.
Good times.
No more taffy.
And then like I'll forget about it, and then I got in the shower, and then the hot water hits it. Oh, yeah.
That's not good.
That's no good. That is no
Okay,
good.
so all right.
Bryn has nothing to add.
Good times. Good times.
Well, at least
Yeah.
we're not talking about dog ashes. So
Yes, that's true.
last week, Bryn, we talked about cremating our dogs.
It was terrible.
Christine was not happy.
Yeah.
It was not.
I don't know. That
Terrible.
got dark.
It was so depressing. And we talked about something else before that wasn't very uplifting.
I don't remember what it was. I'm
remember.
just trying to block the whole episode. It was just dark and depressing.
It was not. You guys are
Yes, it
silly.
was. I went home and I cuddled my dog.
Poor little Lola had to listen to the whole thing.
I know. I was trying to close her ears. Goodness. Anyway. All right.
Anyway. All right. Well,
our
should we
game?
just launch into our
Yes,
game?
let's do our
Yeah,
game.
let's try it.
Okay. So as we've done before, we've done brackets with the Christmas songs, the Christmas movies. We did a band versus band bracket before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got a request to do another bracket. And so this one was this one's supposed to be album versus album.
Mind you, we the 3 of these wonderful ladies just came up with this last minute yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's why I
we
wasn't
did toss
quite
the
sure
idea
we
out
were
there
actually-
last time we were together. It's just that
Right.
It was actually the
never
2 of them because
cemented
I just
anything.
clued in today. Yeah.
So, but here's so I sent it out to everybody and said, okay, everybody come up with album matchups. And Kirsten asked, well, does it have to be like, oh no, it was you, Christine, that asked, does it have to be like music or can it just be like, I like this album, which one's better? And I said, well, you could do either. But in the meantime, I start thinking, okay, these are like albums I had or albums I liked. And then I was like, within the artist, there were multiple albums.
Yes.
And I couldn't decide
Which
what
album.
was which album. So
It's like
Then
picking
you
a
started
favorite
going
child.
album to album within the artist.
exactly.
But that's
So
true.
Overthinking.
that's where I got stuck in the weeds here.
Yeah.
So when we do mine, it's
Okay.
going to be album to album.
And you put them against. See, I just tried to pick one.
right. And
So-
but I couldn't pick one.
I know, well, it was hard.
And I needed your
we
opinions.
probably were around some of them, and we could talk about that when we get to them.
Yeah.
So
But
let's.
I also struggled with, I know that there are much better albums out there, musically, technically, than the albums I picked. Even
Right.
like
Yeah,
that
no,
made
no,
a
they're
difference
just-
in the world.
they're
But
in
these
your
are-
heart.
These are the albums that I could pick up today and still not be tired of listening to.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I chose.
So I mean, it's been so long. So I was late to the party anyway, but
Okay,
it's been so long
Bryn's not
since I've
speaking.
listened. I haven't
Leslie's
listened to
giving me
albums
a
in a
look.
long time.
Well, this is true.
So I kind of was thinking back about like my favorites throughout my life, and some of them aren't necessarily, like they're me at that time.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And-
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's
These are,
what I
these,
did too.
These
And
aren't like, okay, we're going to put the Beatles up against, right? It's not like that.
Yeah, no.
These
Okay,
are just
okay,
albums
okay.
that you like.
Yeah.
Enough talk. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
So I'm going to start.
Shall we play a game?
Yes, we shall.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to start
Yes,
with.
Bryn, this is stupid.
No, I like the sound of
Yes.
that.
Are you keeping track of brackets? Because
I'll keep track of brackets.
so I have to flip it over.
But
so.
you know what? I don't even know if mine can
I'll circle
count
with
towards
mine.
the bracket just yet because, oh my gosh, look at Kirsten's paper.
Yes, I know.
it's like a mind map. Do you want to do mind
We're
maps?
going to be here.
This is
going to take
mine.
multiple episodes.
It's like everyone's personality. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
If you could look at are individual pieces of paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kirsten's is like, I have no idea how she can follow.
That's hilarious.
Christine's is so neatly written and in order and number.
Yeah,
Oh
number.
my gosh, the librarian.
And mine is very verbose.
I was going to say yours
I
is
have
in like
lots of words.
sections.
I have sections and yes.
Mine is a mind map. I was brainstorming, then I drew.
Well, for what it's worth, Bryn and I were in the car and she typed out some of the stuff and I just went through what she typed. So a lot of that mind mapping was happening behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nonetheless, this is insanity. All these little
That's
brain
hilarious.
tests we take, all we have
Yeah.
to do is
Yeah.
look at our list.
How
Here's our
would you
list.
approach this assignment?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's what we need to have.
Okay.
Do we have an Instagram account?
We do.
We do.
We need
never
to like
post
take
anything. We
pictures
do.
of this
Oh,
and
we
put that
should.
on there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No one's in charge of it. Is the
Yeah, there's no one in charge. Nobody monitors that.
We
but
should
we do
put
have
your
one.
daughter's doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's true. I
Ava
can put her in charge.
Yeah.
She'd love it. Not really, probably not.
Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna
You go first.
Start us off with some of the one-on-one matches, and then we can morph into the actual game that I asked everybody to play.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I can't do my
So you're not even.
matchups.
So you're not making that a bracket. You want to
No,
pick those before you
exactly.
can even. Okay.
If we can work on that first.
Okay.
All
And
right.
and through
If you
that, we
don't
may see if we
mind.
have some.
Just throw some
doubles,
names
because
out. Here we go.
All right. And some of these, if I wrote down some of the songs in case people don't know what's
it's
on
on
each
the album.
album.
I know. I had to
Oh,
look. I
that's
had to look that up for some to decide.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to start off with, and I did this one because of JJ. I'm going to start off with Adele
Okay.
because when he was a baby, he loved Adele. That was like the only thing that would put him to sleep. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was the only thing that would
Toby
put him
Keith
to
for
sleep.
Bryn.
But I couldn't decide whether it was going to be Adele 21, which has Rolling in the Deep, Rumor Has It, Turning Tables, Set Fire to the Rain, Someone Like You, the ones you think
That's-
of as it, right?
That's the one.
That
for
was
me.
Adele 21. And that was her first like big breakout
that was her
album.
breakthrough.
But then she did Adele 25, which I like. And it has Hello, Send My Love, When We Were Young, Water Under the Bridge, All I Ask, also good songs.
Yeah, the first one.
I like the first
I
one.
agree.
Everybody, everybody likes Adele 21.
Sure.
Aaron's like, yeah, I don't
Aaron's
really
like,
care.
yeah.
All right.
Aaron's
Adele
like, this is
21.
a stupid game.
I've never listened to more than one Adele song in a row, so I have,
okay.
have no say.
right.
Aaron votes no.
Aaron votes no Adele.
No, it,
Aaron just votes
whoever
no.
Adele's matched up
It's okay.
with.
It's
he's a
okay.
no.
He votes
Yeah.
Muppets.
Excellent.
That's right.
I actually vote Muppets too. I have one that I definitely need Aaron's input on. Though.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is Prince.
Okay.
Okay. Purple Rain, which has When Doves Cry, I Would Die for You, Let's Go Crazy, Purple Rain, the song, right? Or 1999, which had 1999, Delirious, Little Red Corvette,
That's a tough one.
Purple
I'd
Rain.
probably go with Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Ooh, I'd go with the other one.
Oh, Bryn would go for 1999.
I'm gonna make this interesting. I'm going with 1999 because that's when Prince and I first fell in love.
And you know what? I would say Kirsten tops me anytime when we're talking Prince.
Okay.
but
yeah,
we still
'cause
have,
yeah.
She went to a Prince dinner, didn't you?
I did
She went
for
to
my
a Prince
birthday.
dinner.
yes.
What's a Prince dinner?
This is because she doesn't.
It was a restaurant.
What's a Prince dinner?
It is a Prince dinner.
I love it.
It's this fancy, very fancy restaurant that does. They're still doing it now. It's like some kind of anime theme that I don't really understand. But they switch themes every 3 months, and it's super fine dining. It's it's all pretty fancy.
And all the items on the menu have something to do with Prince.
So they pick an artist every 3 months. And so it was for my birthday, my husband took me because I'm a big Prince fan. It was Prince. But after that, they did Quentin Tarantino and they did Lord of the Rings and or Tolkien. Yeah. But anyway,
Okay.
so it was very, very cool.
So yes, she's a big fan.
Prince dinner.
So we have 50-50 though. Still,
So what
Purple
was your
Rain.
what,
Yeah,
what
what's
is
your-
your gut telling you?
Okay, I'm gonna say. I have to say, I think 1999 made Prince famous, but I think Purple Rain
That made him
kind of
really
drove
big.
it home.
If one of those songs came on the radio from each of those, which one would you listen to? Which would you be like, Ava, this is this song?
Oh, but see, they're both like that.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
problem.
true.
They're both
Okay.
really good.
Well, then
but
you were saying Purple Rain.
I'm going to go Purple Rain.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
All right. Next one is U2. Quintessential of
Well,
my high
okay.
school.
I had thought about a
Tongue
YouTube
Baby.
album, so.
Well, either Joshua Tree or
See, he's not our
Octoon
generation.
Baby.
Yeah. Joshua Tree.
What do you say?
I think sing Joshua Tree.
Yeah, I'd say Joshua Tree.
See, I was leaning toward Octoon Baby, but that's why I asked. All right, so we'll go Joshua Tree for that because
Bryn doesn't do YouTube.
you don't do
I don't have
YouTube.
credentials.
No,
to
it's
talk about
okay.
this one.
But Joshua Tree's the one that everybody thinks about when
Well,
they
that's
think
the
of
one
U2.
that they broke out on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was their album that was.
Junior prom.
But I prefer Octoon Baby. I just like where
They changed. I mean,
changed
U2
it up.
changed their sound so many times.
completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Well, if you
amazing in concert.
prefer Octoon Baby, this is your
Yeah.
damn bracket.
No,
do
but see,
Octoon
we're gonna be
Baby.
voting.
One
it's
is
okay.
such an awesome song.
Yes,
What's
it
that?
is.
Yeah.
Yes,
One
it
is
is.
a beautiful
Oh, God,
song.
That is
yes,
a
it
beautiful
is.
song.
But you know, my favorite U2 song is Bad. But anyway,
Yeah.
nobody asked. You should do what your heart feels,
I
not
understand.
what our hearts feel.
No.
All right. Your heart's not feeling anything.
Okay. All right. All right.
If it's going to win against your albums,
like-
it's got to be an album you
Matter
like.
of fact,
Okay.
no.
But I like them
Leslie's
all.
in it to
See,
win.
that's the thing. I like them all, so
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
okay.
really matter. Okay. Okay. Michael Jackson.
I have one of his, so if
Okay.
it's one of the ones I have.
So we won't go for it. Since
no,
that's-
you can do
you
one
can.
of yours because it might be different.
Well, I was going to say it's either going to be Thriller or Bad.
Right. So I have Thriller. So if you want to keep Bad, that's fine.
All right.
Because I'm bad.
You're bad. You know it.
Kind of. So I feel like Thriller is more iconic and breakout. Kind of like you with
It's the
Prince.
best-selling album of all time.
Yeah.
Yes, but I liked Bad better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's that.
What's on Thriller?
Thriller.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean of all things.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Thriller.
Thriller.
Right?
I mean,
But Bad has Smooth Criminal.
And that's my favorite.
The Way You Make Me Feel.
Oh, I didn't know that was on that one.
And the one where
Dirty
they're
Diana.
fight dancing.
Oh yeah, Dirty Diana.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's on there.
Yeah, I feel like it's better.
yeah.
There, it's just again, it's just an evolution. It's just different.
Well, then there's The Wall.
It's edgier.
Anyway, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Pink Floyd?
No.
No.
It's
Oh, Off the Wall.
Off
yeah,
the
that was
Wall,
early
Off the
Michael
Wall,
Jackson.
Off the
That was
Wall.
pretty
Yeah.
good too.
Off the Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this
My
one
bad. Yes.
So you went with what? Bad.
I went with Bad.
Because
She
I have
went with
Thriller.
Thriller.
Because I have Thriller on mine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So the next one, mostly Aaron would probably know this. The Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I only know one
Hello,
of their
Nasty.
albums.
Right. Everybody. Well, most people know License
License
to
to
Ill.
Ill.
That
Yeah.
has
Okay.
all. It has Brass Monkey. It has Paul Revere. It has No Sleep Till Brooklyn. It has
Yeah.
Girls. It has Fight for Your Life.
You're right,
to
yeah.
Party. Right. Okay, but
Monkey.
Lola jumped up right when she said right to party. Lola jumped
she's like,
over the
I
couch.
got a right to party.
She's
my
like,
neck.
Lola's fighting for a right to party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but the other one, and I don't know if you two are familiar with Paul's Boutique.
Oh, okay.
Right, Aaron? Okay, so lesser known songs, Shake Your Rump, Johnny Royale, Looking Down the Barrel of a Gun, High Plains Drifter,
License to
Shadrach. What's that?
License to Ill.
License to Ill.
I'm
still?
licensed to
If
Ill.
it's
And
going
that's
to
what
have any
everybody
chance
knows.
of winning at this table.
License to Ill.
We're going licensed to Ill.
Okay, and then the last one, not that it's a favorite, I just thought it was interesting. Christine and Bryn, you're going to have good things to say if you're not being molested by Lola.
She is. Lola,
At the
Lola's
moment, you're being-
decided she loves Bryn now.
Very good. Okay, so you're going to have to lean in, Bryn. Okay, so Taylor Swift.
Okay, I have one of hers.
Yes. 1989
That was one I thought about but didn't put.
or Red?
Oh, 1989.
Red. See? Oh, division in the family.
No, Red
Wow.
is probably one that more people know and love.
No, I think 1989 is one that people know and love. It's more poppy.
Yes.
But I think that Red is just, I don't know, much more emotional. I like it a lot better.
So Aaron's like, I don't care.
I don't. I've never heard either of them.
I have Folklore.
Kirsten, I'll tell you what's on each album.
Okay.
1989 has Shake It Off.
Okay.
It has Blank Space. It has Style. It has Bad Blood. Okay. Red has I Knew You Were Trouble. All Too Well, 22. We Are Never, Ever, Ever Going to Get Back
Why didn't you
Together.
put Fearless on
those
The
there?
Glitter
That's
Angels
a
played
tough-
that one back in the day.
There you go,
We
Mr.
did.
Aaron.
That's the one song that I remember guitar notes for.
Oh, Bryn played nice. Bryn played that in her band.
Yes,
Nice.
Aaron
Little
was in
Angels,
charge
you
of.
said.
Yeah.
Glitter Angels.
Litter
yes.
Angels.
Oh, that's a good name.
Nice.
So I'm going 1989 because I like to let
1989.
Poppy be about
1989.
stuff.
Well,
You
no,
went
I
red.
think I just changed to red because I forgot All Too Well was on red. and
Yeah,
that's-
10-minute version. And I bet you think about me.
amazing song.
That's
Oh, is
like,
that on
that's
there
all-
too?
Oh, yeah,
okay,
that
then
is
red.
on there too.
Then red. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Aaron's not winging.
All right. Well, if we're doing this, but I think I've made my decisions already. But Queen, I know that A Night at the Opera is like their big
Right.
album, but Made in Heaven is my favorite. So
What's
I put
on Made in Heaven?
It's newer. It's got Made in Heaven. I Was Born to Love You. It's like slower songs. It's right before he knew he was dying.
Oh.
So I don't know. I put that on there, but I'll tell you what those songs are. And then I have a question. I mean, I struggle with Beatles, but I picked a Beatles one, and Pink Floyd, but I picked one. But can we do a greatest hits album, or is that like a no?
That's a no.
That's a no.
Okay,
Not for
so
this
because-
one, but we could.
How
for
did
something
that come
else.
with something
easy.
different? I know,
Yeah.
but it's the Eagles.
Wait a minute.
I know, but that album is the only album of theirs I like.
But you said
That's
you
hilarious.
didn't. I
don't
Bryn,
like them, but
Okay.
it's the only
Bryn's looking
album
at me
that I
like
like.
she has no clue what's happening. So
I don't like the Eagles, but that album I can listen to.
You don't like the Eagles, but that's all their
I
greatest
was
hits, so you do
thinking
like
about-
them.
Except
for all their
I don't. So the album of theirs I can't
Desperado.
stand. Life in the Fast Lane, In the City, like those. I don't
Okay,
know, but I
okay.
Desperado.
Bryn,
I
a
love.
few episodes ago, I
She
asked
did.
everybody
It's
to listen to the
true.
Eagles.
It's true. It's true.
And then when we got here, they were all like, well,
And
I
I'm
really
gonna
don't
put my
like the
other
Eagles. So I don't really want to talk
There.
about the
okay,
Eagles.
well then I got it. But I don't know the name of the. I think
And
I
she
do.
put Eagles on there.
Okay.
Wow.
I got it. I got
Oh,
my one.
wow. Is all your daughter has to say is
I
wow.
know, I'm a liar. My pen's not working.
Do you need another pen?
Maybe, or maybe it's
I think
just.
I have extras.
I got it.
Hold
I
on.
got it. Thank you.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to have to make one from next week.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can
Okay.
if
Yeah.
you think of some off the top of your head, you can
It'll
interject.
be better if I go through, if I have visuals and actually
Do you
think
want
about.
a piece of paper?
No.
Leslie's got an entire notebook.
I do. I always have an entire notebook. I
So
write.
right now we're doing band within
Okay,
band.
so no, that was
that was
just
just-
my
we're done with that
precursor
'cause
because
she
I
couldn't
needed
figure out what she
I
wanted
needed
to
to
do.
do my matchups and I couldn't pick albums. So
Okay.
now we're going to actually play the game.
Okay.
That was just a little aperitif.
Oh.
No, that's
Right.
before. A little, what do they call that? Amuse bouche.
Amuse
Okay.
That was an amuse bouche to our game.
Wow.
All right.
Until we get to the main course.
Okay.
So we get to the main course. All right. Well, let's start.
Okay.
Let's start. We'll go around the table. Let's start with Kirsten, because I want to see how you figure out that piece of paper.
All right.
Here we
so
go.
I'm looking at eras. Let me see.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Taylor Swift.
Okay.
And she said errors.
So I have Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction versus Hysteria by Def Leppard.
Oh. Well, no choice there for me.
All right.
Def
know.
Leppard wins that one for me.
Do you know any of the songs on them so we can?
So, well, Guns, I did not write anything down, but obviously Hysteria. I'm trying to think. So
Pour
that's
Some
not
Sugar
Power
on Me is
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah.
Is Animal on that one? Not Animal.
This Animal is on its own. Hysteria.
That's a great
That's-
album. I'm
yeah.
trying to, I can picture my cassette tape.
I'll look it up. Yeah, I can too, but hold on.
Versus
See,
Appetite.
I had versus Appetite for Destruction. I had Paradise City, Welcome to the Jungle.
yeah.
Which is like one of the
Child
great.
of
Which, for what it's worth,
I mean, that was.
if I liked that album, it would have made my
Very
list. But I don't like that
influential.
album all that much.
Yeah.
But it is a good album.
I love them both. I really love
gonna
Def
say
Leppard, but
Appetite.
I'm saying Appetite because that was
Bryn?
that changed
I also
music
have
at
little
that time.
credentials, but I'd say Def Leppard.
Okay.
Oh, I'm saying Def Leppard as well.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Def Leppard wins.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I will say, again, technically, musically, and probably for the impact it made, it would be Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah.
However,
But your love,
if we're
but the
talking
heart
about
ones.
music that
I
I
know,
want to
yeah,
listen to,
yeah.
it's going to be Joe Elliott and his boys.
And what do you say, Aaron?
Appetite.
Appetite. All
But
right.
It's
So Bryn was our tiebreaker.
yeah.
Nice.
Good thing she came tonight.
Goodness,
Didn't know I
Bryn.
had
Yeah,
this much
because
influence.
otherwise we might be tying all night without Bryn. We need you.
Yeah, we kind of need a mediator in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
It usually goes 50-50, Bryn. We're usually fighting over stuff. Okay. Go ahead, Kirsten.
Oh, another?
No, you did
Oh, wait.
yours.
Okay, I
Christine,
did
sorry.
Okay, I'm just looking up the songs that are on this album because I don't know that you'll all know it. Okay, so I have for my first one, my very favorite album of all time ever is Billy Joel's Cold Spring Harbor, which was his first album, which has Everybody Loves You Now, She's Got Away,
Oh, that's a good one.
Turn Around. So those versus Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA.
Oh.
Oh. I'm going Billy Joel, even though I loved that Born in the USA album.
Leslie's
Billy Joel.
Thinking.
I'm going Billy Joel.
Thinking. Oh, because see, I was a big Springsteen fan.
I was back in that.
And that
I went
was
to
a
that
big album.
concert,
Did
and I
you?
got the T-shirt just like Courtney Cox.
Oh.
Yeah, it was sleeveless.
You looked just like her, didn't
I
you?
did, except for it was a ginger.
I didn't know she was a plant for the longest time.
Yeah,
I didn't know that,
Yeah.
they
I
hired
know,
her to
because they made
dance.
it seem like she was just some random.
right?
yeah.
And then it made
she
you
was
feel
this
like,
cool girl
That
that
could
was
be
like
me.
with her pixie haircut.
So-
So they're dancing.
Bryn, I don't know if you're aware of this, but in the video, the Bruce Springsteen video, it looks like he picks a girl up out of the audience to come up and dance with him on the stage. So it's like we're all, as teenagers, like, I want that to be me. Meanwhile, it was Courtney Cox, pre-Friends.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
nobody
she
knew.
was like 16.
I know,
at the
nobody
time.
knew who she was.
Yeah.
she was
And
in
so-
a model for tampon commercials back then. I saw her. She was. Yeah,
Random
she did an
facts.
interview. She talked about it.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so what did you vote?
So I did Billy Joel.
Okay.
I'm going to go Billy Joel.
Okay. So what
Billy
did you say,
Joel
Bryn?
wins.
All right, Billy
Okay.
Joel wins no matter
All right,
what.
so it was Billy Joel, sorry. The Cold Spring
I
Harbor.
circled him on mine, so you don't need to if you don't want to.
Cold
But now
Spring.
What is going on with your pen?
But, well, I don't want to press hard because there's a table.
Okay, so Leslie, you're up next.
But now my
Okay.
list is messy.
Your list is messy. All right, now I got to see who I'm putting up against who here.
Podcast audience, please
know.
stand by.
Please stand by. Give me a minute.
Hold on a second.
We need it.
Where's my?
Jeopardy music?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Okay, good. That's what I needed. I needed a moment.
See, I can't hear that. Oh,
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, you
Everybody's
put it back.
collecting their
It's really
thoughts.
weird.
La, da, da,
Okay,
dee,
did you
da.
pick one?
Okay.
All right, I've had enough.
Oh, okay. All right, here
Okay,
we go.
good. All right, so I'm going to do Police Synchronicity.
I had that one too. Okay, see what I was doing. You match yours up with.
So Police Synchronicity against, I'm going to go, because it's a similar time, I'm going to go Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run.
I thought about that one.
Not even remotely the same kind of music, but
Same era though.
same time frame,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I listened to both.
Yeah.
So
I listened to both too.
What was,
So-
That's
so
tough.
what was the
'cause
first
they're
one?
very different.
Police
Police
Synchronicity
Synchronicity, yeah.
against Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. And I hate to, I don't want to.
Kind of painful.
I would go with Police. Can you tell Bryn what's on those albums?
Let me
She may
see.
know.
I
So
don't know if I'll know, but
You
worth a
might.
try.
You'd be
Every
surprised.
breath
might
you
know.
take.
Born to Run.
Oh.
Oh, it's a classic. Thunder Road, 10th Avenue Freeze Out, Born to Run, She's the One, Jungle Land, Meeting Across the River. I mean, come on. And Aaron doesn't like Bruce, so he doesn't care. But
All I hear is him go, "Baby, we were born
Yeah.
to run."
Oh,
Please,
that's
synchronicity.
she's like, Brent's like, I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Yeah, like,
listing
oh,
all
yeah.
these songs.
See, perfect.
And are you? Oh, do you
It
know?
was
Do you know?
da da. That's all I want to say
I
to
don't.
you.
No, that's not
And
on
that wasn't-
Synchronicity, is it?
No, that's
It's,
Social Message.
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Is that on that one?
No, it's
Every
Early.
breath you take.
Every breath
for
you take,
sure.
King of Pain,
Oh,
wrapped
King of
around
Pain.
your finger,
Oh,
SOS?
yeah. Message
in a bottle?
and the song Synchronicity.
Message in a bottle.
Nope, that's not on
That's
that.
not on that either?
No.
That
I
was
can see
earlier.
the cover of that
There's-
album.
Right. That was another one. I jumped around about albums, but I went back to Synchronicity.
That's
so.
I'm
good.
going
It's- yeah, me too.
Synchronicity because
so
that was more like my thing in high school.
So, Bryn, do you know any of the Police?
No.
But you should listen to them. They're amazing.
Here's what's funny. I almost asked my kids for their suggestions, and then I was like, you guys aren't
I
going to
did
know
ask
any of
Bryn,
this.
but she didn't. Yeah, I asked Bryn.
I didn't know Bryn was coming. I would have had you set up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Police, Synchronicity, or Bruce Springsteen? I know where Aaron's vote lies.
Yeah, please.
Synchronicity.
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 All right.
They take
But that's
it.
not
All
what Leslie wanted. She definitely
No,
wanted the
but
Bruce.
that's okay. That's okay. So,
Okay, Kirsten, you're up.
Okay, I'm up again. Okay. So I had some like weird ones. Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay. This isn't a weird one. But Nirvana, Nevermind,
Yeah, I almost put them on there.
versus REM, Out of Time.
Wow.
oh man,
I know, right? It's hard.
I almost put that Nirvana album on
Yeah.
there.
That's one of my faves.
Oh,
What does Out of Time have on
Shiny
it?
Happy People, Losing My Religion. I'm trying to think
any
what
of those?
else.
Oh, that was
It
such
was
a
really
Shiny,
good.
happy people. You don't know that?
Well, we
Looking at
know
you
what
like-
our target audience is, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Do you know the other? You know the Nirvana album.
What's on it?
That's what we're looking. Who's looking it up?
Nirvana had Come As You Are. It had Smells Like Teen Spirit. It had oh boy.
Lithium.
Lithium. In Bloom.
Oh,
So good.
It's got to be Nirvana.
I don't know.
But I do love
That REM
REM.
album's good, but
It makes
I
me
was
happy.
never a huge REM fan.
Oh.
I never turned
She
them.
seems so disappointed.
I never turned them off, but I
Yeah.
never seeked them out.
Okay.
Right. I hear you. I
Like
hear
if they
you.
were on, I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I like the song, but it wasn't like, okay, now I'm gonna go buy the single.
I loved Man on the Moon. I think was Man on the Moon on that?
I
don't
did
know.
like Everybody Hurts, which
And
is not
Everybody
on that
Hurts,
album,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
I don't
But
think so. It's later, I think.
All right, we're going around the table.
Time had, hold on. Singles from Out of Time. Losing My Religion, Shiny Happy People, Near Wild Heaven, and Radio Song.
Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna have to go Nirvana.
Yeah, Nirvana.
I'm going Nirvana, but I
Okay.
did love that REM album.
All right, I'm writing it down.
Okay, Christine.
I'm gonna skip to my third matchup. I'm gonna go Counting Crows, August and Everything After versus Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View.
Oh, Counting
Counting
Crows.
Oh, but Hootie makes me happy. But okay, that's fine.
want to be with you.
Wait, which Counting Crows album was it again?
August and Everything After.
Yeah.
All right.
Rain King.
Yeah, we got to hear Counting Crows on that one.
Yeah, I do love
I
that.
just saw an interview with him and Rick Beato.
He went to Mike's high school.
Yeah. What an interesting man.
Well, he went through a whole lot
Yes.
mentally.
But very
I did my
interesting.
little report on him when we did our
Oh,
report
that's right.
on Where Are They
I was
Now.
going to say, why do I know this information?
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Christine,
Where Are They Now? Him.
she filled us in.
Okay, Leslie.
All right, so
So
I'm
we
gonna-
didn't even let Bryn vote on that one.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have known.
Okay, Bryn, you can vote on this one. Let's do Adele 21 versus Taylor Swift Red.
Well, I know who she's voting.
Yeah, I have to say Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift Red for Bryn. Okay.
Taylor Swift, Fred.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I like Adele, but Taylor Swift Red would go for me.
Adele.
I was going to go Adele too, but it's 3 against
Aaron
2.
doesn't want to vote on this one. I
That's
don't think.
okay.
You
But
can.
that's all right. I like having the 5th person
Okay.
for
I
this.
know.
This
It's
we
a
used to have to
tiebreaker.
flip a coin.
Yeah.
Yes. This is so much better.
Like,
It's
this
more
is
exciting.
so much
You're
better.
a coin.
You're the coin. So
Yes.
from going forward, even if you don't know the band, if we're split, you're just picking.
Yeah,
Okay,
you just
that
pick
sounds
something.
good. I can
Okay.
do that. I can
As
do
a matter
that.
of fact,
something out.
expect a phone call in the future because
Sounds good.
we're gonna
in
need
Spain
you.
when you're maybe asleep. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, but we're going to call you.
Taylor Swift wins that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Kirsten.
Okay, so I have a couple of that were some of my personal favorites in the 80s that I don't know if you'll know these or not, but I think they're pretty well known. Yaz, Upstairs at Eric's.
Yes.
I loved.
Midnight.
And I know such a
raining
good
outside.
she had such a good voice.
Good album.
And this little Erasure, The Innocents.
Oh, yeah, that's a good album too. I completely
And those
forgot
two
about
go
Erasure.
together. So
I could see you
good.
putting those together.
Oh.
Throw in a little Depeche Mode and you've got a nice little
That's
80s
on one of
concert.
my other ones.
Let me tell you, you're clutch in a last minute, right?
I
She
just
pulled
had to-
that one out.
Wow.
I just started. That's what all this is because I'm like thinking like, what were my favorite albums like back in the day, and then that's where all these little.
Okay.
Then I started.
I'm starting to
putting them
see why
together.
you're
The method to the madness.
the method to the madness.
I'm
well,
going
at
with
least I see the
Yaz.
madness. I still don't see the method, but the madness I'm seeing.
There's a
I would
method.
go with Yaz in that one.
All right. So
Yeah.
which Erasure was it?
It was the Erasure was The Innocents.
The Innocents. All right.
I tried to discover.
I wanna see what's on that
a
one.
little Something to.
All right.
It had River Deep, Mountain High.
Oh.
Some remake of a Tina Turner song.
Yep. It had a little respect. It had Ship of Fools. Oh, he did
Yeah.
a lot of like these are and Chains of Love.
Chains of Love.
Chains of Love.
Chains of break these chains of love. Yeah, that
Okay.
was so good. I love that.
Okay, that was the Erasure, and then
The Yaz is Midnight Trains Outside.
Upstairs
Don't Go.
at Eric's was one of my favorite. I have to go Yaz because it was one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, it's stood the test of time.
I'm Yaz. Upstairs at Eric's.
I'm Yaz.
All right.
All right.
I think I'm
Yeah,
going
Yaz is
Yaz,
me.
but
Yep,
I
Yaz.
really loved that.
And I don't
Erasure
think Bryn
album.
knows either of those.
Nope.
Okay. Well, you need to listen. So we're going to give you this list, Bryn. We're
And you
going to
should
give
let-
you the list,
And you
then
can listen to it on the
it.
flight
and
over.
then you have to listen to all these albums.
And then pick your favorite
report
one.
back.
Hear what you think.
We
You
might
know.
have to make a T-Salt set list for
We should.
Spotify.
right out of,
Spotify.
out of this
Yeah.
album list, that would be awesome.
Yes. Yeah. Let's. Oh, that's a great song idea.
Okay.
All right.
This is why I didn't take the job offer because now I have time. Do you want to do one? Like off the cuff of your No? Okay. you wanna write it?
I
Okay.
have to think about it. I actually have to think about.
Okay, I just didn't want you to think I was like,
No, because I'm thinking like, okay, Led Zeppelin 4 against. So then yeah.
Okay, this might be a tough one for Aaron. I can't remember, but let's put it out there. Pearl Jam 10 versus Beastie Boys License to Ill.
okay, I think we skipped me. But
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay, so that's good because I had a Pearl Jam album, but not that one.
Okay.
Oh,
Pearl Jam
Beastie
10.
Boys. Beastie Boys.
Which is on that one?
Which one? Pearl Jam 10?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
that
Everything.
has-
Even Flow.
I know. 'cause
Jeremy.
Yeah. Okay, that was the
Black.
other one I was gonna.
Yeah.
She's.
I mean, it's Pearl Jam. I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I have a Pearl Jam.
I
album.
like the Beastie Boys better. I'm going Beastie Boys.
Okay.
That's
It's
just
a
me.
tough one. God, that's like a 1 versus 2.
Yeah,
I
I know.
know.
That's hard.
I personally listen to 10 more than I listen to
Probably me too.
So
License to
two
Ill.
10s. And you said Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
I was going to go Beastie Boys.
I was gonna go Beastie Boys.
That's okay. But that's okay because that was a tough one for me. That was a
was
tough
tough.
one. So that's
Yeah.
fair. I'm okay with
Beastie
that.
Boys.
I didn't love
All
Pearl
good.
Jam as much as everyone else did. I thought they were okay.
I loved their first
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
albums.
Sweet. I love this. Bryn, you need to come more often.
No.
Okay.
Every time we have a game. Okay, so that was my, okay, I'm sorry. And I skipped you. Go ahead,
That's
Christine.
okay. I'm going to do Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here versus the Beatles, Abbey Road.
Ooh.
What's wrong with you?
That's terrible.
Here she's pulling.
I'm sorry.
That's a 1 versus 2.
I
It is a
know.
1 versus 2.
That's tough.
Abbey Road
Yeah.
versus Wish You Were
Pink
Here?
Floyd, yeah.
Wish you were here.
Oh my God.
It's terrible. It really is.
I was picking my favorite album.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I'm
go-
going Abbey Road.
I'm going Abbey Road.
Okay.
Again, I was
It's
not
painful.
I'm not for me. I'm not as big a Pink Floyd fan as other people. I was
yeah.
not
My
a big
favorite line of ever is in that song.
Hold on.
I'm going Abbey Road.
Yeah.
What are you looking up? Abbey Road?
No, I need to know the songs off of Wish You Were Here.
Oh, okay.
It is tough for me to decide which Pink Floyd album to use too, but that one.
Yeah, I mean, you could say Dark Side of the Moon.
But I mean, come on. Abbey Road has Come Together,
That's
Maxwell's Silver Hammer, Octopus's Garden.
That's my
Just side
favorite
B.
era
Just
of the Beatles.
Side B.
myself.
I know, right?
Of
Yeah.
album of Abbey Road.
Here Comes the Sun.
That's
Something.
my favorite song. Is Here Comes the Sun. Like
Something.
my favorite song ever.
Yeah, it's
Carry
Abbey
That
Road.
Weight.
There's just
I mean,
it's
come on.
so hard.
I
to
love Come Together.
shine on you, crazy diamond.
Yeah.
Welcome to the machine, dude. Oh, have a
album is
cigar.
Bulldog on.
Have a cigar.
Aaron.
Oh my gosh, wish you were here. Obviously, and shine on you, crazy diamond. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
You got to pick one.
That's too hard.
I know it's hard. Sometimes it's painful.
Well,
Sometimes
if
you
it
just have
helps,
to.
I'm picking Pink Floyd.
And we got Abbey Road.
And they both have
two
Abbey
Abbey
Road.
Roads.
So we could make Bryn make the
We can
decision.
make- yeah.
I
Yeah.
know what Bryn's gonna take.
Bryn's
I
like,
know
don't
the house
I
that
don't
she
know.
grew up in.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's so much nostalgia to the Beatles. I can't not. I don't
Well,
know.
then you have to give Pink Floyd at least a shot.
I mean,
in
well,
the race.
sure, Pink Floyd, but
Okay.
the Beatles win.
But it's going to go Beatles, Abbey Road.
All right. All right.
Bryn, you're going to have to walk home. I'm taking your car.
That's hilarious.
No.
Okay.
Okay, but I think that was a good match.
That was tough.
All right.
Oh, it's a good thing I skipped you, though, because you have more than I do, so that's good.
I have 8 matches.
Yeah, I don't have that many.
So Kirsten, you're up.
I was
I'm-
doing a true
okay.
like
I've got a good
16.
George Michael, Faith
Yes. Oh.
versus Depeche Mode, Violator. Which I really loved.
So you did put Depeche Mode on there. Shoot.
George Michael Faith.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, just in general. I think.
That album was just phenomenal.
Bryn says
Michael.
George
Yeah.
Michael.
Okay. All right.
It was a great album.
Plus, we did
I'll go
that
with
song,
that.
so you know.
Depeche Mode was good too, but man,
I loved
Michael
Depeche Mode,
just
but-
hits differently.
Yeah. And that was a piece of work, that whole album. All right.
So Christine,
Oh, well,
That's okay, go.
We're all out of order. Okay, we'll do. I have to look up what the songs are on this because I know you guys said you didn't know. But Queen, Made in Heaven versus Fleetwood Mac, Rumors.
Oh, I had Fleetwood Mac rumors on mine too.
Oh, did you?
That's okay.
She was that was a late ad on mine. I could come up with something
No,
else.
no.
So on the Made in Heaven album, It's a Beautiful Day, Made in Heaven, Let Me Live, I Was Born to Love You, Too Much Love Will Kill You.
I'm going Fleetwood Mac because I'm not that familiar with that Queen album.
A 4-second song called Yeah.
I love Queen.
That
but
sounds
that's-
like Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Fleetwood Mac on that one.
Yeah.
All right, writing down Fleetwood Mac.
All right. Aaron, did you vote?
no, don't need to. Fleetwood
okay.
Mac.
Okay. Okay.
Rumors.
Sorry, Queen.
Sorry.
Sorry, Queen.
Should have a shot.
Yes,
in the race.
Queen. Okay. Well, then I will take. Some of these matchups aren't quite even, but that's okay. I'm going to do Queen, A Night at the Opera.
Ooh.
Do you guys know what's on that one?
That's
Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's Bohemian Rap, basically. I mean that,
Yeah.
but I mean it's that.
I don't remember what else is on there, but it's definitely Bohemian Rhapsody.
All right, Queen, A Night at the Opera versus. Let's do U2 Joshua Tree.
Night at the Opera.
Wait, we didn't have you two Joshua Tree already?
Oh, because it didn't win. No, it did win, didn't it?
Did we do that one?
Yeah, we did that versus
Oxtongue Baby.
Octung
But
Baby.
that was to get
Oh no,
in the
that was
bracket.
that was in the
that was
to
to get in.
closer.
That was
to get in.
That was to get. That was the loose boosh.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You've
So,
forgotten
Night
your
at the
boosh.
Opera. Okay. Night at the Opera.
Night at the Opera.
Night at the Opera. Night at the Opera.
I mean, Joshua Tree's good. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Opera's.
it's not.
Queen
It's not.
Night
Does that make you?
at the
sing at the top of your lungs in your
Shake
car
your
and
head.
shake your head. Yeah.
Party
Okay.
on, Garth.
Party on. Party on. Okay. Oh, I have one. I have one from way back when.
Okay.
Styx, Paradise Theater
Yeah.
versus Foreigner 4.
Oh, I'm glad that's the pairing because I have a similar pairing, but I
Yeah.
almost went with Foreigner and I didn't. So that's good.
Who are you going to go with? Or do you want to? Is it?
That's one.
Okay.
I'll do
Yeah,
that one next.
I'm going to go with Styx.
Styx versus Foreigner.
I never
See-
really listened to. I like them, but I never really listened to them.
That's-
But Styx, I listened
That's
to. I did
Jukebox
listen to that.
Hero.
Yeah.
That's
Cold as Ice.
cold as that's got.
We played that. Kind
Yeah,
of.
we did.
started that.
We tried to. We kind of did.
Aaron makes a face. Are you making the face at played that or?
And that was an excellent Styx album with like Grand Illusion.
Yeah.
But I'm going Foreigner 4.
It's a tough one, but I'm going to go.
Urgent.
Yeah. I'm going Foreigner 4. Aaron's needs.
I love Jukebox Hero. Like that's a song I would
It's like-
turn up in my car.
Was Renegade on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of Chris's favorite albums. If I don't vote for this and he listens to it, my marriage may be over.
Don't listen, Chris. Don't listen.
Don't listen,
Well,
Chris.
I'm
No,
going-
but I'm
going
voting
Styx.
Foreigner 4.
Oh,
Sticks.
Excellent.
Aaron, dead air.
I know. I'm thinking
know.
about
What else
both
was
bands. I'm actually listening to the
What
song
else
in my
was
head
on
in terms
Styx?
of
I'm
the
trying to think.
character of each band.
Was the Best of Times on that album?
No time.
Too much time on my hands. It
wow.
was too much time on my hands on that.
was a
I think
good
I like that's a good song. There was a lot of good songs on the album. I played that over and over after school with alternating with Foreigner 4.
Wow. I'm gonna go with Foreigner.
Okay,
All right.
Foreigner 4.
Foreigner 4.
All right,
Yeah.
Foreigner
Lots of good
4.
music on here.
All right, Christine, you're up.
Oh, sorry. I've got a text about school. Let's do Taylor Swift Folklore versus Sarah McLachlan Fumbling Towards Ecstasy.
Sarah McLachlan fumbling towards ecstasy.
Ooh, that was
Hater of Taylor
quick.
Swift.
I have almost all of Sarah's albums.
What's on that one? Do we know?
Fumbling Towards Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Look it up.
It's the big. It was her big
That was the
Breakout,
why everybody knew.
What was the first one again?
Taylor Swift. I don't actually. Is that on Fumbling Towards Ecstasy?
I think
That
that was
might
the
be
next
on the
one.
next album.
Is Arms of the Angel on that one?
That also might be on the next one. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Well, because if that song, no.
Yeah, I'm with you. Too many. Reminds me of Sad Animals.
They're
like,
I'm just ruined. Whatever the ASPC, what is? I don't even know what it's for because I shut it off
Okay.
every time.
Ready?
Yeah,
So
whatever
it's,
I think it's the
organization.
ASPCA.
Possession, Wait, Plenty, Good Enough. Mary,
I'm just going
Elsewhere,
Taylor
Circle.
Swift. I
Yeah.
don't even care what it is
Yeah.
because I can't do that arms.
Yeah.
It's too.
And which Taylor
Sad.
Swift was it? Your favorite?
Folklore.
Oh,
which-
Folklore is actually a lot of people like Folklore.
yeah, no, and I like that too. I'm okay with that being the winner there.
Okay.
Bryn would have voted for Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah,
We
but I don't
have-
know any of the
we
other
have-
songs.
I'll play that.
We have 2 Taylor Swift albums in this
Oh yeah,
bracket.
well, that's okay.
This is
So are we doing? Are we doing
one
Red?
Queen? There's something wrong.
There's
and
this
one
is
Beatles.
why-
You need
this
to
is
add your.
Yeah, there's a lot of estrogen in this room.
We needed Aaron
They're
to
used
come
to
up
me.
with a list because otherwise it just, whatever.
No.
AC/DC against Metallica.
Well, okay. I have Journey Escape.
Oh, I have that on there too, but I can do Frontiers.
Journey Escape because I was I was
I
stuck
had that
between
idea too.
Escape and
I have
Frontiers.
both. I'm like, which? So,
But that one I picked Escape. Journey
Yeah.
Escape against Rush Moving Pictures.
Oh no.
I know, but I'm actually, and again, this is one where musically Rush would
Oh,
take
yeah.
it, but
the heart
I
wants
didn't
what it
own
heart
that
wants.
album. I owned Escape and
I owned
listened to
Escape.
it over and over and over again. Have the sheet music, played it, still play it.
Yeah,
Right.
me too.
Understandable.
I'm going with Escape for that reason, but I agree with you.
Journey.
Oh, because I went with Rush. So we had 2 Rush.
The first album.
So Journey Escape. It is.
All right. Rush.
Oh, your brother would not be happy with either of us.
That's
Oh yeah.
He'll be all right.
I'll get Joey in here next time.
Okay.
Yeah,
And Joey gets to vote next time.
I'm with you, Christine. I think Rush probably is like more talent,
Talented, yeah.
but I listened to Journey
Yeah.
Escape, forever.
Yes, and this is
Back in
this is
the
not
day.
the best written album. It's our favorites.
Okay.
But it gives you all the feels when you listen to it.
Yeah.
You feel all the feels.
Feeling all the feels.
Okay, I have Michael Jackson Bad that we all voted for
Okay.
against Prince Purple Rain that we all voted for.
No, Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Bad.
Yeah. Ooh.
Purple Rain.
Okay. What would you have voted?
She's thinking.
She's like, who are those people?
No, she knows.
No, she knows those ones.
Okay.
And we
Good.
talked about those albums earlier.
I think Purple Rain.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Michael not getting any love.
That's okay. I have a Michael Jackson album on here. When we come around.
I have, So I had a different matchup. Janet Jackson Control
Yes.
versus Michael Jackson Bad.
Ooh. So we're giving Michael Jackson Bad another chance.
Yeah.
Still Michael.
Ooh, that's a really
That's
good
a tough one
Janet
because
Janet
I'm more of a
Jackson.
Janet fan than I am a Michael
I
fan.
know.
That's the one with,
Especially-
is that the one with Escapade? And, yeah.
Yeah,
Control was
Yes.
was that the first one? The first one was Rhythm Nation.
Yeah. Okay. So that's different.
No,
Yeah,
my
that's-
first name ain't Baby. It's
Janet.
Janet. Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Yeah. Bryn's like, oh my God, so glad I didn't grow up in the 80s.
Oh,
No, I wish I did. That would be my decade of choice.
Yeah,
it was
it's the best.
I'm going with, I'm
It's
going,
tough.
ooh,
I'm going Janet.
Janet.
I'm going Janet.
Oh, we're going Janet.
Bryn doesn't know that album. We're going to have to introduce her to it. She
You'll
would
love
like
it. It's
It's
excellent.
like Lizzo's precursor.
Oh.
Okay, I have Foo Fighters Wasting Light versus Pearl Jam Vitology.
Foo Fighters.
What's on Wasting Light?
That's Walk. Is Rope on there? Hold on. Foo Fighters Wasting Light songs. Rope. These Days. Walk.
Okay.
Better Off. I should have known.
It's going to be Vitology for me.
Okay. Interesting.
You can't beat Better Man. And
I know. Well, that's I know.
I mean,
Which is in my top 5 of all songs of ever.
I mean, wow. First time I heard that, I was like, what is this?
I know. So you got Vitology. What are you going with? You went with Foo Fighters?
Fighters.
I was going to go with Foo Fighters myself.
Me too.
All right. Well, then I would
All
do
right.
Pearl Jam just because. So it's still Foo Fighters, but yeah. It's a
Okay.
tough one. It's a tough one.
All right,
Wait,
let
this
me
one
write
has
down.
Better Man? Like,
Yeah. Not Taylor Swift's Better Man. Different
So
Better
we
Man.
did
That's what I
Foo
thought.
Fighters.
Yeah.
I'd still go with that one.
Okay.
All right, this is my last one.
Okay. I have 2 more. So.
Oh, I have a couple.
Okay.
We can keep going. This
Yeah, I
is
have
just
2
my
more.
last one.
I have 2 more.
I'm so proud of you, ladies. I really, really am.
Get into this.
You said you did your homework today.
I know,
did.
because
I know. I
usually
told her
like,
that
you
I
know,
don't.
This is. I'm so proud of you. Okay.
This is impressive.
Yeah, I started at like 4:00.
Okay. Last one.
Okay.
Bee Gees, Staying Alive.
Ooh.
Up against. This is going to be tough for you,
Okay.
Kirsten. ABBA, Arrival. If you're wondering what
Which
was
one
on,
was what was
Yeah.
on
Oh my God.
Arrival?
I just saw
That had-
Mamma Mia and
Oh,
my
it's so
goodness.
good.
that had Dancing Queen, Knowing Me, Knowing
ABBA.
You, Fernando.
Fernando.
Yeah. So the crazy
I have
thing
to go with ABBA.
Yeah, the crazy thing about ABBA albums is they really only had like 1 or 2 songs per album, but they had a buttload of albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot of music.
But Arrival has Fernando and Dancing Queen and what did I say?
Knowing me,
Mama.
knowing me,
Oh,
knowing
knowing.
you. Knowing me, knowing you.
Okay, didn't mean to start playing ABBA, but yes. So that one. So you went with ABBA,
ABBA.
or Bee
All the way.
Gees. Now you got to remember,
Bee Gees.
Yeah,
I did love the Bee Gees.
Can I tell you how much I love the Bee Gees? And I was afraid to admit as a kid because remember, like disco, there was such a hate thing about.
I
Against
didn't
Disco got
understand
a
that
bad
because
rap.
I loved it.
disco had such a better, and I loved disco. I had one of these
I love Donna Summer.
She's on. Oh no, she's not. But Diana Ross is.
But
She's good too.
I had this belt that was a record, and the middle of the record popped out. That's how you latch the belt.
Oh,
like
that's
you pop
cool.
the middle of the record. And
Did you wear it when you were roller skating?
It said disco, disco, disco all the way around the belt. And I loved that belt.
That's really funny.
I had La Disco jeans, and they had like satin piping on the back. Yeah,
Yes.
they were very cool.
I did wear it when I went roller skating.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to wear it when you go roller skating.
with my big comb in my back pocket.
Oh yeah, the big comb, the big comb. That
big
was
plastic
Bryn, you had to
comb.
carry your own comb back in the day. Don't ask me why.
And it didn't really fit in your pocket.
It was a big
It was
comb.
a
It was
big comb
supposed
with a
to
big
stick out of
handle.
your. The handle
That
was
was
supposed to
made
stick
it
out of your
plastic.
pocket.
Did you use it often? Like
You never used it.
I couldn't get it through my
It's an
tangly
accessory.
hair.
Sometimes in recess, if it was indoor recess and we had to sit in line and wait to play bounce ball, we would do each other's hair.
Oh,
And then we get in trouble because we weren't allowed
because
to
you
do
get
each
laced
other's
that
hair.
way.
Did you have the satin shorts?
No, I
the
wanted
satin
satin
shorts. I had the satin
shorts.
I had the satin
from a
shorts. I
store
wore them
called
with my
Mandy's.
Sean Cassidy t-shirt.
I think I did too. I'm gonna have to look up
Yeah,
that picture
that was
because
like
I think I have a picture
that
of
was
me.
the style.
God, you were so cool.
I know, right?
I know.
Okay, well, I didn't vote on this one yet.
All right, so we ABBA or Bee Gees. So we have one for ABBA,
Bee Gees.
one for Bee Gees.
I'm gonna go with Bee Gees because back then that's what I was listening to more than ABBA.
I'm gonna go Bee Gees
Yeah.
too.
Bryn?
So where did you
said
see Mamma
ABBA.
Mia?
At Lightridge High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did a high
wow.
school production of it. My friend's daughter played Sophie, and she was excellent. The kids
wow.
were good.
That's
But I
awesome.
had no idea how many songs I knew.
They have so many songs.
like how many?
They
Like
have
it was
some-
one after another. I'm like, oh yeah, they haven't done that one
Is that
yet.
the first time you've seen Mamma Mia?
Yeah, I'd never
Okay.
seen.
You never
Mamma
seen the
Mia
movie?
before. Nope.
oh, it's
No.
so good.
It's a good one.
Your mom lives in a closet.
That's okay. Me too. Me too.
Mom is busy momming and not sitting watching.
Have movie night and have your mom watch Mamma Mia.
Yes.
No. Well, but it was it was excellent.
Yes.
So my friend, my son's friend, that it was in the Mamma Mia touring show, is going to be on Broadway, and he's the boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, his named
Which
role.
boyfriend? Oh, the Sophie's boyfriend?
Yeah, Sophie's
Oh, yeah.
boyfriend. I forget his name.
Oh,
Sky.
is this the one from
Sky.
Freedom?
Yeah,
The kid from
Yeah. Ethan.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
He's
awesome.
amazing.
I
Yeah.
know. So I'm going this. I mean, I don't know when, but I think he starts in the fall.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm going to
Good for
try to
him.
go. Yeah.
Good for him. Okay. Where are we? Okay, who was that? That was you. So it's your turn.
And I'm done. So you guys finish out.
All right. So, okay. Tears for Fears, songs from the Big Cheer
Gosh.
versus Duran Duran Rio.
Tears for
Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears. All right.
Bryn?
I agree.
Bryn doesn't know. Bryn has no
I
no
agree. But I
knowledge.
love me some Duran Duran back then.
Okay, so these are two of my favorite albums, but I don't know that you guys are going to know either of them, or you might know them, but not as well.
Yeah, I
so
have one like that.
I have Natalie Merchant's Ophelia, which has songs you might know: "My Skin," "Kind and Generous," "Life is Sweet," and then which is my second favorite album of all time. And then Diana Ross, "Why Do Fools Fall in Love?" with "Why Do Fools Fall in Love," and what else is on that album? "Mirror, Mirror," "Endless Love" is on that album.
Oh,
So I didn't have any money growing up to buy albums, but our library had some albums and you could take them out. And I used to take the
Diana
album out
Ross.
and then I bring it back and I take it out again and I bring it back. Yeah.
So I listened to a lot of, I don't think I had that one, but I listened to a lot of Diana Ross as a child. So I'm going Diana Ross.
Okay.
Because
so interestingly, I just introduced JJ to the 10,000 Maniacs the other day on the way to the
Oh, yeah.
dentist. Because I was like, have you not? I don't know how we got onto it. And I brought up a song and he's like looking at me like Bryn's looking at all of us now.
Right.
And I said, and I was like, you've never heard 10,000 Maniacs? And so I started playing some of the songs and he was like, all right, I get it. I get it. He wasn't in love, but he got it.
So Natalie Merchant is their lead singer.
There were, yes.
Yeah.
You've heard of 10,000 Maniacs.
But I did also, it's so funny. You can't always, as we've talked about, understand what she says all the time. But I still like her. I got to go Natalie Merchant.
Okay.
Aaron's
Aaron.
thinking. He's overthinking again.
Bryn is like, who are these people?
Sure, Natalie Merchant.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Bryn?
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross.
Okay.
So we have 3 Diana Rosses? Or what did you pick?
No,
Diana
I'm
Ross.
going to pick Natalie Merchant
Okay.
just
All
because
right.
I love
So
that
Natalie
album so much.
Merchant won.
I think if it was not talking about their albums like artist against artist,
Right.
Oh, okay.
I'd pick Diana Ross, but
Gotcha.
that album I happen to love. So that was
Gotcha.
this one.
Okay, I have some that you might not know as well, but these were some of my favorites. And I'm going to have to look up some of the songs. But okay, where is it? I swear. Living Color, Vivid. And I believe it's Lessons from the Hard Line by Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Oh.
Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Did you love Terrence Trent D'Arby?
I loved
him. And that whole album was excellent. The whole thing was so good.
Singing.
Yeah. Wishing Well.
I had that album.
The whole it was
was
all really
excellent.
good. Wasn't it
It
good?
was the only one he ever did, really, right?
That was his only hit, but that whole album
I
was
loved that
phenomenal.
album.
I know.
Oh, I'm going
What
Terrence
is
Trent.
on the Living Color album?
Cult of Personality.
Cult of Personality. That was a biggie. But the whole thing was really good. That was the only song I remember off the top of my head.
Shoot.
But back in that era.
I'm going with Living Color.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Color.
2 Living Colors. What did you?
I'm going to go
Terrence?
Terrence Trent D'Arby.
2 Terrence Trents.
And Bryn has no idea.
has no clue.
Sing a song from each one. Like,
Can you
hum
play a
song
little
from each one.
snippet?
Yeah.
Play a little snippet.
Who's going to do
And
the
that'll be
snippet?
it.
We need to. We need a snippets.
I'll do the Terrence Trent here first.
I'm trying to think. Oh, sign a name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. That
Okay,
was a
don't
good
go
one.
by that,
All right.
Brent.
Yeah, don't go by that. It only sounds really good when he sings
I'm
it.
just teasing. I'm
I
just
know.
teasing you.
Um,
Well, I'll
Wishing
do
Well.
Wishing Well. Here we go.
Makes you want to dance.
Sing like a bandit, stealing time underneath the sycamore tree. Cupid by the all St. Valentine's to my sweet lover and me.
Okay. That's just the intro.
That's
That's
the intro.
not
The
even. That
chorus
didn't even
is
get
very
into it.
catchy. It's so catchy.
All right, and then
So good.
Living Color. Do you have it, Aaron?
I have an ad.
Oh, Aaron has an ad.
I'm like, that doesn't sound like the Cult of Personality.
This is
the cult
also
of-
a really
this is
good
the cult-
song.
Yes. And that whole album was really good. Even
Did
though
you get
that's
it? It's
the
still
only
the-
song I remember at the top of my head.
You can't.
He's
it's
got
not-
the 30-second ad.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm in the Bahamas.
Hey,
Wishing he was in the Bahamas right now.
Living Color. What? I got it. Jeez.
she's got it. Okay.
That we have left,
Oh yeah.
we want to talk.
Oh, hold on.
It has,
That's it, right there.
That's
Yeah,
what-
right here.
Yeah.
Everybody here can easily understand.
So
Definitely.
good.
Yeah, this definitely.
Look at my nose.
Okay.
Right?
This is kind of hard, even.
I know they're
I know,
so
and
they're
you-
so good. You should
You've
listen to the
only
whole
heard
thing.
the bring snippet.
I know,
portion.
that's just the snippets. You should hear the rest of the music. It's so good.
I'm going to go with the second one.
All right, Living Color.
I'm going with Terrence Trent because I just really love him.
Just to show you, Bryn, we have a button.
Bring snippets.
Guess who that is?
I don't even know what's playing because I don't have headphones on, but I know what's playing. I know. I
right,
could
you
see
can
by the
hear
way
it.
you looked at me.
That's so funny.
Your mom has her own
Anyway.
button.
She's
I do have
famous.
my own button. Okay, my last matchup is I know who's going to win. This isn't really a fair. This is like a 1 versus 16. But
Okay.
Michael Jackson, Thriller versus Journey, Frontiers.
Thriller.
Thriller.
I know. Well, I said it wasn't really fair, but I didn't have anybody else put the Journey album against. And
I see.
all right,
Thriller.
Thriller wins. Ding ding ding.
Okay.
I have
So-
Ace. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Oh, okay. I was going to say, how many more do you have?
I don't know. I have.
It's hard to tell.
I could have one. I could have 20.
We just
I
don't.
could keep going. I don't know.
Well, how many do we
Well,
have
some
on our
of them
list
I
here?
kind of crossed out because so AC/DC Back in Black
There you go. That's
versus
for you,
Pink
Aaron.
Floyd The Wall.
Oh, Pink
AC/DC.
Floyd. Pink Floyd.
Oh,
definitely.
AC/DC.
Floyd.
Pink
AC/DC.
Floyd.
Yeah, Pink Floyd.
Oh, we got two?
AC/DC.
Two ACDC. ACDC, yes.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Do not shame her.
Yes.
Okay. Boy, your brother's really not going to like your choices.
That's fine.
That's
all right.
Well,
She's
it's
like, that's why I
probably
picked them.
for the best, right?
Yeah, she's like, that's why.
All right. Do you have any more?
Let's see.
She's searching.
I'm searching. Well, there's some. I had some Prince matchups, so we've already done that. And
Is that you that's on, Aaron? Aaron's phone's still playing stuff.
okay.
Okay.
I have LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Mama Said Knock You Out
Mama said, knock you out.
versus
Knock you out.
Raising Hell by Run DMC. And that one had You Be Illin', Tricky.
Oh yeah.
and
I'm
Walk
going.
This Way.
I'm Run DMC.
Oh my
And,
God.
that
Straight
one's,
outside,
I'm
it's
going
tricky.
Run DMC too, but I love LL
Tricky,
Cool J.
tricky,
So,
tricky,
and when I looked
tricky.
that up, I learned that LL Cool J, do you know what it stands for?
I did.
You did?
I
I didn't know this till today.
do know this, but
Little Leslie Cool Jackson.
Exactly. That was my rapper name. I'm just saying.
I can't remember what it is.
It's apparently he was ladies' man, so it stands for Ladies Love Cool James.
Oh, I did know that. I did know
Ladies
that.
Love
Ladies
Cool
love Cool
James.
James.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that till today. I liked him.
All right. We need one more. Do we not have one more?
Oh, okay. We can come
We
up
need.
with
Come
one
on,
more,
Aaron. Come up with one. Just one, because we have 25. We need 26.
Do your, what was the Metallica? Oh, we did AC/DC. Put Metallica up against somebody. Pick a Metallica album.
Okay, we'll put the Black Album up against. No. Use Your Illusion 1.
Oh. Oh.
So, Sad But True, Enter Sandman, Wherever I May Roam. Those songs off of Black Album.
Yeah.
Versus Use Your Illusion, which is Don't You Cry Tonight. It was the big November Rain.
Ooh, that's gonna have to be it. That's gonna have to be it. Ooh, I can't believe I'm gonna vote Guns N' Roses over Metallica.
Guns N' Roses, because I really love them.
Bryn?
Yeah. I think I might have to go Metallica.
Okay.
So we have 3 for Metallica. Or what are you voting on, Aaron?
I don't know. Probably Metallica.
Okay, Metallica Black.
I love November Rain.
I do too.
Like
Yeah, I
that
do too.
Orchestra.
I do too.
It's like so.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a tough one.
That
Good
was
one.
tough.
I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up with both of those albums.
Okay.
so.
All right. So how many do we have total?
We have 26 now to go to the next round.
Okay. All right.
Maybe
Yes.
we'll do that next week.
I was going
Next
to say,
week. Okay.
we're an hour in.
Bryn, your
Yeah, yeah.
assignment is to listen to some of these albums,
you
or
gotta
at
listen.
least some of the
She will
artists.
be in Spain.
Oh,
next
she
week.
can listen to it. You got Spotify.
Listen to it on the plane. Sure. Oh, that's
we're going to
so
make
exciting.
I'm
a T-Sol playlist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write.
Yeah,
I'll,
Give
I'll,
some tunes to listen to in Spain.
I'll write this all out.
Are you
and-
going to make
and
them set their matches?
What's that?
Are you going to set up their matches?
I'll set up
Is that
the
how you're gonna
matches
do it?
because we have everything from
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift to Metallica to the Beatles to Janet Jackson. I mean, we are all over the place.
Kirsten
And I'm going to
brought
see
in
if
a
I can
couple
add
of-
some. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see if I
and maybe we
come
can
up
add.
with a
So
couple.
if we have, I mean, 32 would be perfect, right, for the bracket, and we have 26. So you just need to come up with a few more, so we can do a total. But we can start with the ones you come up with for next time.
All right.
All right, and I'll make a list of all of these, and maybe we can post it on our Instagram in case people want to.
yeah.
For anyone who's following.
Mine was a lot neater before the night started.
And then we can set up some
And the
brackets.
winners have been circled in bold.
Oh my
mine
good
now.
Lord. Kirsten, if that's what's happening in your head,
That is what's happening. That's how it works. It's all over the place. That's
Wow. How?
this was.
But your house is so nice and clean and neat.
because it's all confusion is up here.
You haven't looked in the cupboards.
Don't look in the cupboards. Yeah, don't do that.
Well, Bryn, thanks for coming to
Yeah.
Thank you for
This is
joining
so
us.
much fun.
Our
So much
tiebreaker.
fun.
This was good times tonight. All right. To be continued then, kids.
Yay.
So thank you all for joining us for the latest episode of the Setlist of Life. Good night.
Night.